Sunday, March 24, 1985, was a landmark day in Bamenda that was to change the history of the town. While some of the town's residents from all spheres of endeavor were heading for church services, others were preparing to return to the Bamenda Conference Center, where Cameroon's second president was to conclude the four-day Fourth Ordinary Congress of the then-ruling Cameroon National Union that was dubbed the Congress of the New Deal. The Congress was and still remains the supreme organ of the party that held every 5 years. Throughout his rule from 1960 to 1982, when he resigned, the former president had never set foot in the then Northwest province. Therefore, Bamenda was about to go down in history as a town that, firstly, had just received the President of the Republic for the first time in its history. Secondly, the President in his speech of the day was going to change the name of the ruling party from the Cameroon National Union, CNU, to the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement, CPDM. And thirdly, the country's public service television was launched a day before the Congress in Bamenda, precisely on March 20, 1985. Meanwhile, the head of state started his closing speech with the following words: "The Cameroon People's Democratic Movement, since we must call it by its name, has thus seen the light of day right here in Bamenda on this 24th day of March, 1985. In his desire to build a new political platform for his New Deal that had lasted only a few years, the President in his speech was to seize the opportunity to lay out principles over which the New Deal will work for unity and progress of Cameroon. As a democratic party, the head of state underlined that the CPDM would encourage free discussion within itself, arouse and sustain debate, promote a democratic choice of its officers, and to support representatives who deserve their confidence from understanding, loyalty, competence, efficiency, morality, abnegation, and patriotism." Perhaps most significantly, the new chairman of the CPDM had on the second day of the deliberations announced on the conference floor that it is no longer necessary to express one's opinions, to go underground, to stay in exile, or to quit one's family. Therefore, the Bamenda Congress gave the president the chance to provide the first and comprehensive evaluation of the New Deal that centered on rigor, moralization, liberalization, and democratization. Equally important was the urgency to replace the party's ruling conservatives who were slowing down the president's vision for the country. However, the irony of the 1985 happy events in Bamenda was that 7 years from this date, the greatest challenge to Paul Biya's rule was going to come from a son of Bamenda.